Hello and welcome to Brodual, and welcome to the second episode of Hidden Gems, a show where we review some of the mods that might have slipped under your radar. All of the mods showcased in this series have never hit the hot files on Nexus, but we feel they're up to the same standard as those that do. And let's start off with the extremely underappreciated Atvir Dres, the last Prince of Tyr. Atvir Dres is a custom follower that has the potential for a great amount of character growth. When you first find Atvir in Windhelm, you'll assume he's just like any other drunken dark elf.
Go sort yourself, Fetcher. I come here to drink, not to dally with your kind.
But as time passes by, you'll start to see there's a whole lot more to Atvir than you originally thought. His story and personality are displayed through hundreds of lines of fully voiced dialogue, which in turn is used with custom companion functionality to create an amazing follower. There's also plans for different personality paths and stories Atvir can take, which will be interesting to see. The functions include the ability to see where he is at all times with a tracking quest, the ability to force him to wear clothes, to stay at your home, and to hang out at different times of the day. You also have a spell that can summon Atvir straight to you from anywhere in the world, and he even has his own mountable horse that he'll be able to mount himself without the need for another mod. Atvir is also quite handy in combat, but his true strengths as a follower lie in his story and personality, and to find out more you'll have to have a chat with him yourself in game.
About time. Glad you came around. Just let me gear up and I'll be ready to go.
And next up we've got the Dagi-Raht Khajiit race. The Dagi-Raht originate from the southern 10 Mile woods. Not much is known about them, but they're thought to be magically inclined, using their feline instincts and their protective vibrant colouring to hide themselves in plain sight. The race starts off with 10 in sneak, 5 lockpicking, 15 illusion, 5 destruction, 5 archery and 5 light armour. You can create the Dagi-Raht as both male or female, and they will have several unique aesthetic features. They include an eye revamp, giving them all new custom eyes in a variety of different colours, and the option to give them glowing eyes. Something that the Dagi-Raht race can do that normal Khajiits can't is utilise different human hairstyles. That includes all hair mods as well as the vanilla ones. Some may look very odd, and some modded hairstyles might not sit on the head well, but the added option of giving the Khajiit a hairstyle is a nice addition. A little added bonus that comes with the mod are 2 new Dagi-Raht followers. The mod has around 500 endorsements right now, so it isn't the most hidden mod, but it usually gets overlooked when people discuss race mods, and we think it's definitely up there with the best race mods that are available. So if you're a fan of Khajiits, we definitely recommend this mod.
And now we have Owned, a mod that offers a solution to the ownership of items after a character's death. Normally if somebody dies, then their items still belong to them, so if you decide to take their items then they're marked as stolen. The author felt that this could be handled a little better, so with Owned installed, when somebody dies their items become a free-for-all, so if you get caught with their items they won't be marked as stolen and they won't be taken away from you. It also means you can sleep in their bed, so their homes will essentially become a free-for-all too. Now it could be handled a little better. For example, if you kill the man of a house then all of the items become a free-for-all, even though his family might still be living in the same home. The author wanted to address the problem but can't due to the limitations by Bethesda. But he is still looking for a way around it, and despite that we think Owned still offers a nice alternative to how it's handled in the vanilla game.
And next up we've got Private Selective Quivers, a mod that allows you to choose what quiver you equip, no matter what arrow you're using. As you probably know, in Skyrim the quiver is chosen depending on what arrow you're using, but that isn't always the best possible option. Certain quivers may clash with different armour types, so this mod aims to fix that problem. The mod adds a small pocket knife to your inventory that when equipped gives you several new powers that change the quiver on all of your current arrows. Simply equip the power and use it, and all of the arrows in your inventory will now share that very same quiver. To reset it, there's a power that will reset all of your quivers to their original form, and then you're free to use any of the other spells to change it again. There are over 20 different quivers for you to choose from with this mod, and with all that choice you're bound to find something to suit that armour set you're wearing. Or if you've got a favourite from the vanilla game, you'll be able to wear it whenever you like, without worrying about the stats that go with it. It's a great mod that gives the player more choice when it comes to how you want your character to look, and mods like these are always welcome in our books.
And for the final mod we actually have a collection of mods which can also be downloaded as a single pack. What we have are 4 weapons from the Artifacts of Skyrim collection, and they are the Cleaver of St. Falms, the Bipolar Blade, Goldbrand and Thornblade. The pack includes 11 weapons in total that were featured in the previous games in the series, and we've already covered a few of them in previous videos. All of the weapons have similar stats to their originals, and they've been updated to both look and fit in well with the latest game in the series. We know there's already quite a few great weapon packs out there, but the Noble Artifacts of Skyrim pack hasn't received anywhere near the amount of attention it deserves, and thought it would make a great way to end this episode of Hidden Gems. As always, remember to leave an endorsement if you enjoy any of the author's mods. And finding mods for this series isn't going to be easy, so be sure to leave your suggestions down below, and thanks for watching.